That's the only kind of thought pattern I think an artist struggles with, is just like, maybe how far could I push the limit? Or how in depth could I go? That's really how a career develops in art. It's like, it's almost like madness. You're going in the depths of yourself as far as you can. And then what you're bringing out in the world is kind of how you view the world. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could just look so sloppy and so messy. So I was always a metal guy. So, I pretty much worked construction my whole life, painted houses, welded. I have trouble getting a dollar bill out of my own wallet. My hands are just not that, I'm not that agile. So like, I think that the steel shop has always been like my comfort area. So my father and I had a fabrication business. Your normal run-of-the-mill fabrication, benches, bike racks. We did a lot of the Elmwood Village Association, stuff like that. Kind of that turning point where everybody was getting involved in streetscapes. Larry Griffis was always out at the sculpture park, and then it kind of turned to a point where when I was 12 or 13, right coming into a teenager, is where he just couldn't keep the upkeep of sculpture park, so he ended up moving here. So he lived right in the back office where his original office for the Essex Art Center was in the 70s. And, I got the honor of just kind of hanging out with him for a good block of time from when I was, 12 to 15 when he passed on. I enjoyed, he was one of my best friends, so like I just enjoyed his company, talking to him and hanging around with him. Doing those armatures and you'd start off with them and it would just be a pile of wire, and it was just so fascinating how he could just make, and it was very flexible, bendable like aluminum wire. So that's what they kind of start every kind of armature or anything that you're going to cast out of or cast for. You start with basically just a malleable wire. And you just start making the frame of a woman or whatever it is, a leg, a thigh, a breast or a boob. You move to the rhythm of the beat, and then you kind of lose track of time. You don't think about it as in like a quarter inch at a time. And then all of a sudden a quarter inch at a time turns into like 6 or 8 inches, and then maybe you made a little movement on it. How can I get all my friends to be around and all my other art friends to be hanging around? And that's the funnest part, is developing parties, developing art shows, or something that's underground, something that's, maybe not on your main, straight down the bowling alley art show type of scenario where you got the fucking cheese and the white wine and all that stuff. Which I love, don't get me wrong, because sometimes when you're 21, you really need some cheese and some snacks, so you just kind of hit up the art shows, like a little circuit. Yeah. Bust your ass and make some shit happen, and if you don't, then life is quasi short if you really think about it.